Okay, we're recording. So when you guys log in now to CRM, the first thing you're going to see is this screen, and this is our 365 portal. The reason why we have this is because this is also where our sandbox is located. Um, can yeah. Hey Jess. Yeah, I can hear him loud and clear. Sorry, not to like shove you in another room or something. Okay, good. Get out of here. Okay. Um, okay, so you're like, get out of here. Um, okay, so this will be this is the 365 portal, and why we use this is because this is where we have our sandbox instance and the actual like the dry code, the CRM that you guys see every day. The difference between the two is the sandbox looks and acts exactly like our CRM in production, but we can test things out in the sandbox, which is really cool, which is what we've tried to do with the quote. So when we change things, we do it in the sandbox first, and then if everything looks good, then we push it into production, and then it's good to go. Um, so this is what you guys will see um, soon within the next couple times you log in. How you guys add a new users, you're going to click on users, you're going to go to active users, and it gives you a list of all of these active users in the system. When you're adding a new person, all you got to do is click this plus button, and then you'll fill out, their first name and last name. It'll show you, like I'll show you. I'll kind of go through part of it really quick, and then it automatically populates their display name, which is just what comes up when they like log into CRM. And then their username, this is where you go ahead and put in like that email address. This is going to be their login for the system. So if I were to use Caitlin W, and then it finishes at dracogroup.com. Now see, it automatically highlights an auto-generated password. So like when you click create, it'll send whoever's email address is right here, like the temporary password template, the steps to go through it, all that good stuff. However, if you wanted to, if the salesman was like, hey, I want it to be like my daughter's name or something, that's fine. But just keep in mind that you need a capital letter, a lowercase letter, and a number in order to make a password. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my middle name. Oh, password strength sucks. Okay, so I'm going to use, oh gosh, I'm going to use the town I live in and the couple numbers. And then you obviously retype it. And then let's say if you wanted it to get sent to you, obviously, or you can use a semicolon and then type in, who else you want it to get sent to. So you can send it to basically yourself and to the salesman if you want. Now, as you can see down here, though, it says that there's no licenses available. So we would have to buy more licenses. So when you go through this step, it's kind of frustrating because it'll kick you out of here. But this is something I should probably, Brandon should more so be in charge of, the adding a new user license. Just because it's a money thing and it goes on his credit card, so. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys are ever adding a new user, I would just ask Brandon to hop in and add a new user license for you, and then you guys can go through this step. And when you do, all you have to do is check this box right here where it says Microsoft Dynamics CRM Professional. That's the license. You'll check that box, click Create, and then your person should show up down here somewhere. So that's how you add them. When you're in the system too, this is where you reset passwords and stuff too. So and then you'll see these display names here. Like Andy Neal is no longer, he cannot log into the system anymore, but active users and deactivated users are all in here. So let's say, for instance, that I wanted to reset Chris's password for him. All I got to do is check this box, and then over here, a little thing will pop up. And so you'll go ahead and click reset password, and you'll go through this process of like, what email you want it to go to and all that stuff, and you just click reset password, and then you'll get the email. I obviously don't want to reset his, so I don't want to click that button, but so it's super simple. You just select the user that you want to reset, click reset password over here, and then they'll get an email, and it'll walk them through the steps to do that. So no big deal. When it comes to actually logging into CRM, you'll use this blue bar, kind of like we do in actual CRM. You'll use the blue bar at the top, click CRM, and that's when you guys will get the option to choose either the actual CRM or the sandbox. As soon as it loads, it'll show you. Okay, yep. So you see production instance, and this one says sandbox. So you guys always want to be in the production, and this is when you're going to click open right next to Draco. I'm going to go ahead and stop